Finally, some time in civilization. No more dark, damp caves, uncomfy tents, and especially no more party members. Just me and some drinks. And maybe some light reading. We'll see how wild I get. Barkeep, a table and one mead, please. Thank you. I can see you're busy, so just bring it to my table when you're ready. Here we go. Probably should count out the payout on this trip. Oh, this one's chipped. Oh, what the fuck? The rest of the party's here. It's fine. Maybe if I just throw my hood up, they won't notice me. Please, just don't look this way. Just don't think about them. Just count my gold. The kobold stash got me 5 silver pieces, and then after that we... Oh no, I think they saw me. Yep, they definitely saw me, and they're coming over here. Hey guys, fancy meeting you here. I'm just sitting here, getting a drink, relaxing until I rent out a room for the night. Oh, you're also getting rooms here. Great. Okay, well, have a good rest, everybody. Okay, good night. Ugh, and they're gone. I was close. Yep, keep walking. Buy your room and head up those stairs. Ugh, I could have been stuck talking to them all night. Why did the cleric stop? She's turning around. Why is she turning around? He's waving at me. Fuck, I'll wave back. And now she's grabbing 2 drinks. Please tell me you're just a secret alcoholic. Nope, she's walking to me. Hello? What are you doing? Oh, you saw me all alone, so you decided to join me for the night. Oh, aren't you just so thoughtful? And you brought me my drink. Oh, thank you. I'll take it off your hands now. Thank you again. Sit down. So, I thought you were a cleric? Well, yes, I know you are, but it's just, I thought clerics didn't drink. You know, trying to be godly and such. You're not that kind of cleric. Oh, my bad then. Sorry to pry into your business. I don't know much about you. Makes sense since I'm the newest in the group, I guess. Huh? Yeah, I'm a private person. Like to keep to myself. Why? Guess I always have been. I didn't grow up the most social. Well, the better word would be that I wasn't socialized for self-fulfilling or entertainment reasons. What do I mean? Alright. I'll tell you this, but only because you are the cleric. And having you enjoy me increases my survival chances, and that is the only reason. I grew up in the kingdom of Secteria. It's fairly small, it only contains 1 major city. More of a city-state, if you will. Oh, you've read about it. Well, I don't know what your readings have told you, but the royal family is rather small and tight-knit. They aren't particularly known for public displays or anything like that. Mostly just what is required of festivals and such. Its monarch, Rex Sectarian, is too busy keeping the kingdom from teetering into oblivion with all its alliances and treaties to keep itself from invasion. My father works hard for his people, and I'm just trying to do my part as well. Yes, my father. I know I've gotten under a pseudonym thus far, but I think it's time that I tell you. I am Tarsonis Sectarian, heir to House Sectarian and all its royal titles. And in time I shall return to my home and claim my throne. So, due to my lineage and my homeland's political situation, I was raised to value business in social scenarios, and thus never really learned to enjoy them for myself or for more than what they could gain me. Yes, what I said about you liking me earlier was in fact a joke. I may have grown up a noble with business on the mind, but I still understand comedy. So why am I here adventuring instead of staying and helping my family? Well, ignoring the rather uncharming phrasing of your question. No, don't apologize. I left to help my family by finding anything outside of our borders that could be of use, hoping to become powerful or find any person or item of power who may be of note and use to the kingdom. No, that's not why I'm here in this party. As much as your excitement over being considered valuable to my noble family is quite cute. No, I'm here for the time being because I can't go back. No, it isn't anything like family drama as much as my mother wasn't fond of me leaving. I wish I could go back. I miss the large clear lakes and the grass fields of my home. Just outside of the royal forest, there's a hilled field that catches the breeze just right. I used to just sit up there and take in the view of the lakes, just breathe in the cool, clean air. Helps keep my mind at ease and calm me down. Can't have the prince making a scene and having fits of rage. Alright, so you've read about my homeland and you're a holy person. Do you find yourself being a scholar? You are. Well, it is nice to find another well-educated person. You travel long enough and you begin to suspect they don't exist. I grew up reading old tomes of history. I figured the past civilizations of our times may have had some greater knowledge, or maybe something within their stories that might actually hold some leverage. Whether that was lessons or actual sciences. What's that? My book. No, it isn't anything historical or interesting, really. I would really rather you didn't. Do not touch my book. My apologies. This book is dangerous and valuable to me. It's not a spell book per se. It's more complicated than that, as unbelievable as that may sound. Remember how I said I was looking for power? Well, when I first set off from my home, I gathered some friends outside of the nobility I'd made during my life. People with similar interests to me. We were archaeologists of sorts. We would travel around and study the local civilizations and their history. One day we moved across a kingdom in the Far East. It was once led by some great leader. He was born from a noble family, and as he grew up, more and more of his family members died. His mother, sister, brothers, all suddenly died throughout his life. It was soon that he found out that his uncle was killing off potential leaders so that way he may usurp the throne. He was from a family with no magic, and he didn't see any time studying, so he went to some great lengths to find something to save his father and himself. He apparently found a book that released onto him knowledge of great power. Power that is said to have moved mountains, flattened ground, evaporated entire oceans in an instant. He saved his father and detained his uncle, and was later crowned king when his father stepped down. I thought maybe it was more than just a tale, so we traveled and explored around. While looking through some of their old schematics of their old capital's keep, we found some illogical decisions within the blueprints. They just didn't add correctly. One of my friends, who was known for spelunking, believed one of the caves locally connected to a secret room within the keep. And that's why the blueprints were illogical, because it was trying to keep them hidden. He believes it either collapsed or was intentionally destroyed. I believed we might find something there. So, we found the caves and spent some time mining until we finally managed to break through into the real secret room. And there, we found this book. No, it didn't contain any knowledge within it. What it did contain was instructions on a ritual that would give you power. But it did require 5 people. Luckily, we had 6, so it was no issue. So, me and my friends set up and performed the ritual. It was horrible. The book sprung to life and opened and devoured my friends, destroying their poor bodies with dark tendrils, leaving me alone in the chaos. It snuffed all of the torches. I was left in complete darkness with nothing but screams. Once it was all over, I heard a voice. It thanked me for the souls and said that I could have the power. Some whore was to bestow me with powers as long as I kept it happy. I reactivated a conduit of some monster from another world. Once I reopened the book, it contained knowledge of the future, only as it pertains to me and life and death, or whatever this monster decides to tell me. I was also bestowed the power of magic, or at least some dark variation on it. As much as I hate this book, I can't be rid of it. Whenever I leave the book anywhere, I hear it calling to me. And if I were to leave it behind, I feel immense pain. This also happens when others touch or read it. Sorry for my sudden outburst. I don't wish to go back to my homeland because I fear what this book may do. So, until then, I'm in self-imposed exile until I find a solution. Now that I've promptly killed the mood, allow me to pay for your drink, if you haven't already, and take my leave. What? You want to help me? I'm flattered, but what could you possibly do? Yeah, I do suppose you are a holy person, but do you really think anything could change? We don't even really know what we're dealing with. How could we possibly even fight it? I've carried this burden for a while. I've gotten used to it. Think your temple will take me in? Normally, magical attuned people sense whatever's attached to me and just decide to avoid me. The only reason I got the job in your group is because I saw what my powers could do before questioning how I was able to do it. You guarantee your temple will take me? Okay. I admit you've called my bluff. I'm getting desperate for a solution to my problem, and well, you're the only person who knows about this in detail. Okay, how about after the party completes its next quest, we'll request a leave. It's been a while since we've had a break, so there shouldn't be any complaints for free time. While they're off getting heavily drunk or whatever else they like to do in their free time, we can head to your temple. Does that plan sound okay to you? You're sure? I don't want to overstep my bounds. Fantastic. Well, we should both get our rest. It's gotten quite late, and I've talked your ear off more than enough. Thank you for listening to me and my rather complicated problems. I'll see you tomorrow. Sleep well, and good night.